type of girl when you're a sales director, because we're all each other's peers. It's so cool. She started Mary Kay Journey in Mary Kay of 2006. By the way, she has one of the most incredible personal stories I've ever heard of a woman. So if you ever have a chance to buy her a cup of coffee, your life will be changed. She's very powerful. She became a sales director in 2009. She's earned 2 company cars, 2 legendary diamond rings. Her highest check in 1 month is excess of $8K. She came tonight with no one on her team. She's just blessing us. She'll never make a commission from any of us. She's just being a Mary Kay Go-Give spirit. Let's give the amazing Anae.
That's my favorite part about Mary Kay.
Jackson.
Atkins. God, my husband loves you. Is he paying you to do that? Because he hates that I won't drop the Jackson. I'm just a real prideful, daddy's girl, And so, nothing personal against my boo. It's just how it is. And so you guys have already heard, prior to Mary Kay, I was a corporate accountant. I am an EA, an enrolled agent with the IRS. Dun, 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 dun. And so I kind of sort of know what I'm talking about. I joined Mary Kay not knowing exactly what I was getting myself into. I joined Mary Kay when I was 38 years old, and believe it or not, I had never heard of what Mary Kay really was. Isn't that crazy? And so I'm super excited to be a part of a direct sales company that allows me 100% tax deduction on almost everything that I do. Are you guys excited about that? Yes. So tonight, I'm not trying to turn you into accountants, because it takes several years of study and heartache and heartbreak and, not going out on dates and, all of that. And I don't want to take your life away from you. But I do want to provide you with maybe a guideline so that you can help assist your tax professional and let them know that you know what to look for when you're having your income tax returns prepared on this year. How many of you, this is your first Mary Kay year? Yay! This is going to be exciting for your income tax returns. It's going to be super exciting. When I joined Mary Kay, all of my kids were teenagers. I had one who was graduated from high school. We have 5, my husband and I together. Get excited? And so, they eat like Rottweilers. I always call them that, the Rottweilers. And so we were living paycheck to paycheck, even though we both were earning a 6-figure income. And what I knew as an accountant was that if I had a home-based business, I could shelter our income and be able to hold more of that. It's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you are able to legally keep. Okay, we're being legal. Okay? And so I am going to help you by giving you some legal ways to keep your money. And if you do what I say do, then you shouldn't go to jail. And if you do, you're on your own. You're on your own. Okay, don't be calling me. Okay? That's just how that works. So today you guys have a few little handouts there, and that's just so you can have some some reference material. So the first one, it looks like it's a list of labels. And that list of labels, you can print them to like a, I think it's 8161 on the Avery. The 8161, is that the one that's like 30 on the, okay, you getting me? Okay. So, and you can use those labels and you can like put them on like a folder, and you can separate all of your expenses by, these are generally going to be your expenses. Does that make sense what I'm saying so far? So I just threw that in there. So you can just photocopy that and you can have that. There's a second page of them, and of course you can add other things as you need them. Does that make sense? So I just threw that in. Like, say yay, thank you, nay.
Yay, thank you, nay.
I'm only here for the recognition. They never did that for me. I was really a good accountant. I was really good. They never did that. So occasionally I might just ask you to say yay. Okay, so, and then you probably have with you like a tax checklist in there, right? Like there's a tax checklist. Okay, so I provided that again as just more reference material for you and your tax professional. Because here is the deal, y'all. He or she is not going to know all of your tax documents. Only you are going to know that, okay? So a lot of times you guys will like rush to your tax professional, and then you'll get a notice from the IRS later that says you didn't report this, or something happened, and then you call your tax professional and say you didn't do it. Well, the thing is that you didn't wait on the 1098, right? Because you rushed over to get them done, right? And then now you have to go back and get your taxes amended. Has it happened to anyone in here? It happens a lot to people because January comes and we're just trying to recoup, right? Like I just need to get my money back, y'all. But stand, I just spent it all on the Xbox One, 2, 5, whatever it is. And maybe Sam gonna give a sister something back, right? So you just rush on over to the thing, right? People are getting their income taxes, prepared by using their last check and all that, which is slightly off, by the way. But they're rushing. And actually those big tax preparation shops, it actually helps them when you do it wrong like that. So that's why they advise you to do that. Oh, just run on over with your tax, with your last paycheck. That's inaccurate, by the way, by like 3.3 weeks, something like that. That makes a lot of sense, right? So you don't want to do that. So that's gonna be your checklist. So now you're gonna start receiving these things in the mail. If you have a house, you're gonna receive the 1098s for the mortgage, right? You and Mary Kay, you're gonna receive the 1099s from Mary Kay. If you purchase inventory in excess of $5,000, you're going to receive a 1099 from Mary Kay. And or if you received income from Mary Kay in excess of $600, you're going to receive a 1099 from Mary Kay. Does it make sense so far?
Yep.
So commission, if you're getting a commission from Mary Kay and it's exceeded $600 in 1 year, you're going to automatically get that 1099 and or $5,000 on inventory. You're going to automatically get that 1099. It's going to be exciting, yay, because what that does is tells the government that you're not playing. You're really in business. Is that exciting? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is a real business. Did y'all know that?
Yes.
Y'all did know it was a real business. Okay, just kidding. So that little checklist is just going to help you so that you don't miss any of those things. And so tonight, I'm going to change your life by taking you down the Mary Kay tax information worksheet, which is probably the last 2 pages in your little stack of papers. I promise you that if you complete this, there you go. If you complete that before you do your taxes or take your taxes to be prepared, you will not miss anything. So we're going to go down these items and I'm going to explain to you how they all fit in, how they all tie together, and how it's all going to make your life more simple when it comes to this, right? I know it's rather late in the year, so we're at the month of December, so this piece of information I'm about to give you is just going to fall on deaf ears. But you're going to come into the month of January prepared to do better. The main thing that you can do for yourself is to keep the best documentation records ever. That means you're keeping every receipt, you're keeping them organized, and you're making sure that you know where they are, okay? So I know that y'all didn't do that this year. I know y'all didn't. I know I don't have my